What's going on, guys? TmarTn here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the most unique and rare gear in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So, this is one of the things that I'm most excited about for this upcoming Call of Duty game. Like, I love everything they've done with the core, mechanics of Call of Duty, but the new loot system that they've added in is something that I think is really going to keep the game fresh for a lot of us for a long time, a lot longer than it normally does, because you're not only grinding for, weapons and prestiges and things like that, but you're also trying to work for the loot via the supply drops, via challenges, via things like that, and it's just like, it's going to be cool because all of your efforts are going to be able to be showed off not only through an emblem and a level, but also through what your character is physically wearing in the game. And I don't know, it's something that I'm very excited about, and I think a lot of you guys are too. So, the other day, IGN put out an IGN First video, which I'll link down in the description, credit to them, but they kind of went through and showed off some of the most elite gear in the game via the virtual lobby. So it's like super, customized characters, and it kind of shows some of the more intense stuff that we're going to be able to unlock through supply drops and through challenges and through things like that. So I wanted to share it with you guys. There are like 16 different soldiers that we're going to be able to take a look at. So get your popcorn ready and let's go. So this one right here is the first one we can see. And when we take a look at these soldiers, I want you guys to look at everything. Look at what he's wearing on his torso. Look at his exosuit. Look at his chest plate armor. Look at his face. Look at his weapon, because that's going to change throughout all of this. So you can see here, I think one of the most notable things about this guy is his mask. It's almost like a futuristic, like clown jester type mask, like a Joker mask almost, with the white and then the red mouth coming up, the red eyes. It looks really, really intense and really intimidating. Now, next up, we've got this one right here. This is another kind of like theme you can go for. You can see his mask is just absolutely insane. Like it looks like something super futuristic and kind of space themed and like nothing we've ever seen before on a Call of Duty character. And then check out that weapon. It's a red and yellow camo, which is pretty cool looking. Next up, we've got this guy, which is a little bit more of a soldier that we're used to seeing, but it's still customized. He has that helmet on. He's got his aviator shades on, which is obviously something you can unlock and put in your character. He's got a little bit more lightweight armor, like it's not as intense. It's more of like kind of like a Kevlar, leathery looking type thing, and it looks like he's got a lot more movement in there. And he's got like a purple undershirt on, some cool camo looking pants, and a bright yellow gun. That's pretty cool. Next up, we've got this chick right here. You can see, again, like the combinations are limitless. Her pants and her helmet go together really well. She's got a totally different type of torso armor on. I want to know what type of weapon she's holding, because that thing is like literally the size of her. But yeah, that's another option. Moving on to this guy right here. This is one of my favorites that we see in this video. You can see he's got like a really cool, bluish, purplish, and red combination going on. Almost kind of looks like the TmarTn channel background, like the blue and red, kind of like Spider-Man look, I guess you could say. But yeah, he looks pretty badass. And then instead of having like a full-on helmet, he's got more of like what looks like some sort of mask going on. And you can kind of see his eyes through that. And then he has like a little hood pulled up. I don't know. It's absolutely insane how much customization can go into this. Like, remember back in Ghost, we would get those customization packs where you can make your soldier an astronaut or, have the Spectrum camo or things like that. And those are just like full outfits. Now you can like change it down to the nine. You could do that in Ghost too, but I mean, it's just like every little piece is changed now, like everything from the gloves to the knee pads to the freaking torsos, and I feel like there's a lot more to it than we had in Ghost. Ghost, we had a decent amount of customization, but this game just blows it out of the water. Next one we've got here, this is the typical mask that we've seen a lot of in like the single player trailers. It's over a lot of different posters and t-shirts and stuff for Advanced Warfare. I think it's a pretty cool looking one. And he's also got some, crazy, torso armor and leg pants going on and stuff like that. Next up, this is just kind of like your typical Call of Duty character. Like this looks like something you would normally see. He's got just like a regular military vest on. He's got his, typical helmet on. It looks like he's got goggles and aviators on. That's kind of funny. But he's a little bit more normal. That's something you would, kind of expect to see out of Call of Duty in the past. And then you go on to this one. This one completely changes up the game. Take a look at that mask. That kind of reminds me of what's the game called? Like Haze or something like that. Do you guys remember that game? I never actually played it. I always wanted to play it. I was way too young to play it, though. It was like an M-rated game when I was a tiny little kid. But yeah, this guy looks pretty cool. He's got like the 4 stars on his shoulder and stuff like that. I really like that helmet. That's pretty badass. Moving on, Miss Orange Pants here. Bright yellow, kind of like skeleton-y gloves. Just looks pretty intense. And then next up, we've got this guy. This guy chose to show off the guns, baby. And I'm not talking about his akimbo, SMGs he's got in his hand. He's showing off the gun show right there with no kind of undershirt underneath. He's just kind of straight up wearing some armor, which is a pretty cool look. And next up, we've got this guy. Wow, this guy looks super insane. This guy honestly kind of looks like, his mask at least looks like one of the Halo masks that you could choose back in the day. So, that's pretty intense, super futuristic soldier. And then we've got this right here. This is like the whoop-bam, in your face, diamond plated, kind of like armor you can see there. It's all shiny and stuff. And then you've got the metallic gold all over everything else with the dark shades on top. My goodness, this guy sticks out like a sore thumb, but he looks like a badass. That is really, really cool. Check out his gold riot shield. Must I point that out? And man, you can literally put diamond and gold plated suits on your characters in Advanced Warfare. How insane is that? Next up, we got this guy here, a little bit more typical of a soldier, except for he has that like Dragon Ball Z eye thing coming over, the red shaded eye screen thing. Next up, we got this guy here, which is greened out, looking like he's gonna go in and fight in the jungle and kind of blend in with the surroundings a little bit more. Next up, we've got this chick right here. I really like this one, the red and white. Her gun matches her outfit extremely, extremely well. She knows how to accessorize. And I don't know, I think that's a pretty good color combination right there. And then next up, we've got this one right here, which you can see he's got some like yellowish gold on his suit as well as some on his weapons. And he's just got kind of like a typical ski mask on with some of his armor. So, yeah, there you guys have it. Those are just, a few of the combinations you'll be able to see in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And I mean, it's literally like, it's mind-blowing to think about how much more we can do. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of different combinations for us to unlock and to put together in Advanced Warfare to truly make a soldier that represents you and show off some of the achievements and the challenges and the kind of supply drops and stuff that you've unlocked and you've kind of completed over the course of your playing. So yeah, this is one of the things that I'm looking forward to most. I cannot wait to see some of the stuff we can put together, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about this character customization in Advanced Warfare. Is it something you're really looking forward to and you can't wait to grind for those super hard to get, kind of like, pieces of gear? Or is it something that you're just kind of meh about and you're more interested in something else? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all later. Check out my YouTube screen. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.